In this tutorial, I'm going to introduce you to the hole tool in Fusion 360. So let's hop over to our software and get going. So let's start off with a sketch. Put it here on this surface. Let's turn this around so we're looking straight down at it. We'll start off with a rectangle. We just want to make a plate of some kind to kind of be our base that we will start designing a hole pattern on, and then I'll show you how to create holes. Let's make it 6 by 12. Okay, extrude it out. Let's make it a plate, a 1 inch thick. It is a plate, 1 inch thick. Nice, and while we're at it, let's add some fillets. Just make this thing look good, like a real finished product. 1/4 inch on those. And let's add a chamfer up top and on the bottom, little edge break, never hurts anything. Okay, so here's the plate we are going to start with. So let's add some holes. The hole tool is located up here in the toolbar. We click on that, it shows you can do a single point placement, you can do multiple holes, but we're going to need a sketch of some kind that we can actually click holes or points to add our holes. So let's cancel out of that. Let's create a sketch. Click this top surface and let's create a few points where we can add our holes and go through the hole tool. I want these to be construction. Click here, okay. Let's make this a little pattern. So let's see, just add a few of these and just kind of a random pattern. Okay, that's good enough. Let's make a few of these things equal to each other. Those are the same height. This section should be equal to this section. Then let's add some dimensions. Make that 1 inch. Zoom in a little bit here so you can see. And then the height, let's make that 1 inch as well. And just to make this more obvious, let's add some points. Point here, a point here. And one other thing that I can show you is, let's say we want these points to be mirrored to the other side. We'll go up here to mirror, objects, click those two. Let's throw these construction lines over there as well. Mirror line, go there, and now we've got a total of 6 points. This is a good enough place to start. Finish that sketch, and okay. Let's check out this hole tool. So the first thing to do, let's say we're going to click multiple spots, click all 6 of these points. And as you can see, it's already showing you what the hole is going to look like. It is currently set as a hole type, as a counterbore. And then the hole tap, you can choose simple, clearance, or an actual tapped hole. In this case, since we are doing a counterbore, we want this just to be a clearance. And then if we come down here, we can set what the standard is, the fastener type, right now a socket head cap screw, and the size. And then it will automatically create the size of counterbore and through hole that we have specified over here. The fit we want to be normal, but you can also do a close fit, which just reduces the inner diameter of that through hole, or you can go to loose if you want a larger diameter for the through hole. I like to stick with normal, so this will work pretty well. Hit OK, and there we go. We've got 6 counterbores for M4 screws. One other thing we probably should go through as well is just some of the other dimensions on this. Right now, it is set to go a distance, so a certain depth, but in this case, we probably want to go through everything, make it a true through hole. And then you can see here we have through holes. So that is pretty basic, pretty easy, a really quick way to add a hole with the geometry already defined by the software. You don't have to go look up any standards or hole sizes or anything like that. And this is for a clearance hole. What if we want some tapped holes? Well, let's add some tapped holes to this plate. Let's go back into our sketch. And let's say we want 6 more points that we can use to add these tapped holes. So I'm again going to add a construction line. Here, I'll just bring it vertical. Let's stop it there, just on the center point along that chamfer. And let's go ahead and mirror the 6 points. So the objects we want to mirror, we'll click all of those. And again, if you want the construction lines too, which can be kind of helpful, we'll go ahead and just mirror all of that. Go to the mirror line. We'll select here, and there is 6 more points for us to add holes. Hit OK, that's done. Finish the sketch. And let's go ahead and make sure that sketch is visible just so we can see where these points are at. And let's go back into, well, let's create a new hole tool actually. We will leave those counterbores for now. And this time, we want to select multiple holes. So we select these points. You can see it's set to what we used before, which is the counterbore, but let's go ahead and change that. Let's make this simple. The hole tap type, we want to be tapped. Okay, come down here. We got the right thread type, the size. Let's go to, let's see. Let's actually switch this. Instead of using the unified screw threads, let's go to an ANSI metric profile. Let's make this a bit larger. Let's see. We'll go up to 3 millimeters. Okay. Designation is an M3 by 0.5. You have your class and the direction. All of these things are adjustable, but for now we will leave that alone. And you can see it's already showing us a preview of what these tapped holes will look like. Let's bump it up to, let's go to 6. It's an M6 by 1. Hit OK. And let's go ahead and hide the sketch. And you can see we have our tapped hole down to a certain depth, which, as I mentioned before, you can define right here. Right now it's a 1/2 inch. We can make that a little bit deeper. Let's go 0.6. And there we go. So that is a really quick introduction to the hole tool. You can see all of these presets for different types of tapped holes or clearance holes are built into the tool. Makes it very quick and very easy to add holes to any part you have. So that's it for this quick tutorial on the hole tool in Fusion 360. If you are enjoying these tutorials and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure you send it to some friends if it is something that you are finding beneficial. So that is it. Stay tuned for the next tutorial coming out soon, and I will see you later.